Dione Severus, the emperor of the Ushif Empire, had 2 wives. Since his first wife died, his second wife is the current empress. The first empress gave birth to the first and second princess, while the second empress gave birth to the third and fourth prince. Dione Severus was the 5th princess who was born from an affair with a mistress. Dione did not care about what others think of her and focused on her duty as a princess. In the end, she was framed for treason by those who didn't like her and died a miserable death. The scene shifts to the present. Xian told Karam this is what his father told him in the past about Dione. Xian looked at the emperor and thought he is skilled since he is an 8-star in magic. Turns out, if he hadn't become the emperor, he would have surely become the head of the Mage Association. After the wave of monsters were taken care of, the emperor drank alcohol alone, since Duke has refused. Because of being on the battlefield, the emperor told Duke that corrupt nobles are being assassinated inside the empire by some mysterious organization. The emperor also said that a black fog was present at the murder scene. Duke told the emperor it must the work of Mist organization, but was confused since they are making a move after 300 years. The emperor told Duke that some nobles are trying to frame Dione for this incident. Then the emperor asked a favor from Duke and told him to take care of Dione if he died before him. The scene shifts. Emily was nagging Kian because he was rude to Dione and told him that he is never gonna get married at this rate. When Kian was about to leave for his night hunting, Dione came in his tent and told him she wants to talk. Dione apologized to Kian for acting like a selfish kid in the battlefield. While blushing, Dione told Kian since they are going to be in the academy, we can be friends, on which Kian said no. When Dione told him that Ashel is kinder than him, he grabbed her hand and asked where did she met Ashel. When Dione told him that she met Ashel on a tour to the academy, Kian thought of warning her about him. Suddenly a troll attacked Cyan's tent, which was on the rear of the battlefield. When Duke and the emperor got news about the attack, they both ordered the troops to prepare for the rescue of the princess. Kian and the others were hiding from the horde of monsters. And suddenly Emily started crying, while telling him that she thought he really died. When the troll found them, Cyan told the others to run while he distracts the troll. Garam came out and told Cyan that these monsters attack the rear because they can smell the blood of countless monsters. He drank. Akyan summoned Kuram and defeated the troll in a single strike. Then he started fighting other monsters. Suddenly a devil dragon appeared, which was a very high-ranking monster, but he was still a baby. When Cyan saw the devil dragon, he smiled and used demonic sword manifestation because he was excited to taste his blood. Dione reunited with the emperor and Duke and told them that they have to save Cyan since he is in danger. Duke glared at Emily and asked what happened to Cyan, on which she told him Cyan acted as bait for them to escape. When the emperor told Duke to save Cyan, Duke said no, since they have to rebuild the camp so monsters can't enter the empire. Dione started crying while thinking Cyan is gonna die because of her, just like those soldiers who saved her before. Suddenly the devil dragon appeared and Cyan was clinging to him. Looks like a dragon is too much for him right now. Karam told Cyan to use her, on which he said he can't, since there are people watching from below. Cyan told Karam that if he used a demonic sword in front of everyone he would be burnt alive on a stake. Cyan looked down and saw his father, who was preparing to use an advanced 8th rank magic, which will also hit him for sure. Cyan thought that his father is really living up to the title of the continent's guardian. Poor Cyan, even I feel pity for him. When the attack hit Cyan, he fell off from the devil dragon and thought he lost a good prey. Cyan looked at the red lake and thought of falling there so he can survive even without using mist to fly. When he came out of the lake, Karam was furious since the lake was very dirty with dead monsters. Just when he thought he was saved, the demon king Valkarion appeared. Cyan was consumed with fear, so he attacked him, which cut a strand of the demon king hair. The demon king told Cyan to relax since he might be an asshole, but he isn't gonna fight a kid. When the demon king asked how did he came here, Cyan told him that the waves of the Red River brought him here. The demon king asked Chitian if he know him, on which Chitian said no. And surprisingly the demon king believed him. When the demon king told him that he is the demon king, Cyan wasn't shocked, on which the demon king throwed tantrums. When Cyan asked the demon king about his goal, the demon king said he just wants his people to live good lives. Cyan realized that the evil side of the demon king was chained right now, but some incident will break those chains and the invasion of the demons will start in the future. Yan thou of stopping that incident and told the Demon King that he should promise to not start a war with her humans no matter what. The Demon King said yes but asked Kian what is he gonna get in return, on which Kian said he would help him in the future. The Demon King smiled and asked his name, on which he said his name is Kian Vert. After the Demon King left, Kian fell unconscious because of his injuries, and the knights found him. When he woke up, Arin asked him, will he become hers, which confused him. Yan finally realized what she just asked, and then he said no, with a straight face. Poor Arin, even I feel pity for her. When Kian saw her sniffing, he told her that she has neither power nor influence, but he will be watching her success from afar. When Arin hears that, she quickly cheered up and told him that she will become very powerful and make him hers. The scene shifts. Kian has caught Reynold Crimson, an 8-star mage who is from the Garam Kingdom. Cyan told Reynold that he won't let him smuggle the 3-dimensional storage box to another country anymore. Reynold recognized Kian and quickly attacked him, thinking he can escape somehow. Cyan avoided his attack and told him to choose whether to spill every detail and die painlessly or die so painfully even Satan would feel mercy. After that, we see Ashel, who got the news of Cyan returning from the battlefront. The scene shifts. Emily was excited because she was also going to the academy with Kian. When Kian entered the main palace, all of his servants bowed and greeted him, which was unusual since they always treated him like trash. When Kian was about to open the door of his room, he sensed Ashel's aura and realized he was inside. He opened the door, and when he saw Ashel, he couldn't control himself and tried to take out his sword to kill him. Karam appeared in her human form and stopped Cyan. Then she told him that killing him just like this won't be fun. Diane calmed down and greeted Ashel and told him that he hasn't forgotten his own brother. After that, Ashel was sitting in his room. Then he looked at his attendant and told him that he is in a bad mood. Since Kian get on his nerves, Ashel remembered how Cheyenne looked at him as if he was his lifelong nemesis, but dismissed the idea since that can be his misunderstanding. The scene shifts. Emily shouted at Cyan since he wasn't taking her with him to the academy because she wasn't a knight. When Cyan was leaving, he noticed that the number of his knights were a lot for just an escort and felt something was off. Suddenly, the knights stopped the carriage in the middle of a forest and told Cyan to come out. When they surrounded Cyan, he glared at them and asked who was behind this. One of the knights smiled and told him that he doesn't need to know since he is gonna die anyway. Cyan cut the knight's head off and asked others who was behind this again, but no one answered. Cyan then killed every single knight brutally but let one mercenary among the knights live. When they continued the journey, the mercenary asked, is he gonna be killed too? Just like others, on which Cyan told him no. Since he is useful, they reached the central city Safern, which was situated in the middle of his castle and the academy.